Oops. Prefer Demon Hunterberry. Paintingu. Paintingu. Right. Be gone, you little shit. Everybody say goodbye to little bitch bear. Any tips that you put in the manky little tip bowl, they go to me, not to him. They go to me. For I am painting you, not him, not that little shit. Even Garlos has more credit than that fucker. Garlos wasn't even on the last stream. I have issues. I have issues. This is simply true. In many ways. My current issue is that I am using a different laptop and the settings on Streamlabs are slightly different. So if you were to be looking at what I am looking at right now, you'd be like, gosh, that's a very small screen. That's a teeny tiny screen. How is one supposed to stream with a screen this fucking small? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. That's better. That's much better. That would at least suffice for the moment. Well, the signal seems to be all right. I was a bit choppy yesterday. I noticed. I went back and watched some of the. I often look back at some of the streams just to see how it sounds, how it looks. I'm not overly concerned with the production value, right now, but it'd be nice for things to be nicer, you know? Just would. It'd just be nice for things to be nicer. Right. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the chi throwing. Let's get the brood throwing. Quickly. Training myself to swap all my L's for R's is like, oh God. Let's fucking do this. Painting go to finish. A massive ninja has a beef with the Czech Republic. Why? We don't know. We don't know why this nigga has some beef with the Czech Republic. But as per usual, when something giant shows up to deal out some, call it justice, call it revenge, the local military shows up to deal out liberty and fairness. We've already established one battleship. I think I'm enjoying like painting jet fighters and shit wrecking everything in the last few months. It hasn't topped the flying demonic gay horde submarines from the Gambian conflict, but I could put some like maybe just like giant flying swastikas or some shit. We shall see. Lord only knows what the fuck I'm gonna do on painting goo. Stunman Baru, welcome to painting goo. Have you been playing Fallout 2? Allow the music to permeate your spina, for it is nearly timer. Oh, it ups its fucking 5. Let's fucking do this. It's fucking goo. Why? Because it's time. It's finally time for painting. Where's my brush? Where's my bitch? Czech Republic about to get it. Jez, don't look at me like that, Carlos. Slap that bucket right off your head. Oh, I must relax. I've gathered too much chi too quickly. I have painting do to do. Can't be having a heart attack on stream of. If you're driving while watching this stream, I apologize for how distracting this can be. But you just had me on the dashboard on the phone, like, and you're like, this tune's deadly, and just like in your peripherals, you can just see me with a fan, just like, yeah, like I'm like blatant, I'm like kind of hard to ignore, like while on screen. Like, is that a ninja throwing a table? Yes, yes, giant ninja, giant fucking ninja. Things a lot of kaiju lately. We went from being in Africa like every fucking week or every second week to just like traveling the vast expanse of the realm while witnessing kaiju wreck the place and various military forces being involved. Lord knows where painting goo will go next. What? We are in Czech Republic, and we have business to attend to. Allow the music to permeate your soul. Raise your chi high, so you may watch paint dry. Oh, oh, get it into you. That doesn't get you in the mood to watch paint dry. I don't know what will. Right, let's dance with some demons. You! Again! The sight of you drives me insane. The nerve of these people to show up on my stream and peddle their filth on Paintingu. These people peddle filth on Paintingu. Nerve! Carlos, prepare yourself for combat. I will train my tiger to eat people who are involved in advertisements. Is that man selling a product? I just unleash your fucking tiger on the chat. Nobody wants your shampoo, you filth. Like, buy a painting. Paint, paint. Chat's a bit lopsided. How do I change this? Paint, paint. Brick fingeroo. Welcome to paintingu. We know hear music. We know hear drums. You serious? You guys didn't hear that? What? You didn't hear any of that shit? You serious? You didn't hear any of that shit? Oh, no way. The settings on this mic must like not pick up background sound or something. No fucking way. I'm there laughing with no tunes. Are you serious? That is hilarious. Not a peak, nigga. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny. Worked better with no music. That is fucking brilliant. I can't wait to watch that back. That is actually hilarious. That's fucking brilliant. That the mic on I noticed that my voice was higher when I was testing it earlier, but I didn't think of trying to test that shit because I was just immediately like, oh, the mic on this is far superior. Like even the fucking screen and shit, like the resolution on the screen is fucking like far. Like this is a gaming laptop that I'm using right now instead of the other yoke. And like some of the settings on Streamlabs and this are different and shit. Like the screen, like the tabs are all set up different and shit. Like that is fucking brilliant. That is actually hilarious. So hold on. I can do sources. So what if I put in another source and just like slap in YouTube? Uh, add source. Add existing source. No. Add a new source instead. Interesting. Please enter the name of the source. Could I just type in YouTube or do I have to put in the fucking whole like URL? Will that work? Hold on a minute. Because then I might just be able to play through the stream. Like I still have no clue what I'm doing with all these settings, lads. So like pardon me while I just like finger around on this laptop like an absolute spastic. Like right, hold on a minute. Where's me? Where's my playlists? Tunes. Where's tunes? Right. I don't want to download Microsoft Edge. Fuck off away from me, like. Pull the trigger. I don't know, like I might like. Will I have another day? Will I just like play a lot of the tunes I like to listen to? Because yesterday was very metal. But I don't know. Some people who are used to watching Painting Goo might just like slap on the last episode and be like, "What the fuck is this shite?" I, I get that. I've experienced that a lot. Where like people's taste in music is a vibe change and a half. Like. And it's obvious. Like it works both ways. Like you walk into a fucking gaff party or some shit. Like. And they're playing some music and you're like you're just like here I'm not, no, not here. Like I'm listening to that shit. Like, right now, hang on a minute. Where's me drums? Where's my snare? Where's the taiko drums? I'm nearing the taiko drums. It's like kind of my fault because I have so much fucking music saved on my thing. Right, now you're gonna have to let me know if you guys can hear this shit. Let me know if you can hear shit. You want some dropkick Murphys? Johnny, I hardly. Oh, that's hilarious. What's AZ? AZ cracks me up. I want to laugh off the chunky Brit. What's AZ? For a moment, I thought I was simply unworthy to hear the music which emanated only from defense. Like, only I can hear it. Like, uh, let me know if like I'm playing the drums right now. I am I'm trying to anyway through the stream. So let me know if you can hear that shit. Bang, 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 bang. I wish there was like there probably is a way, but I was just like having a clue how to use this shit. Like still figuring this shit out. Like I want to know if I can like heels versus babyface. I've heard of that. That's on YouTube, isn't it? Heels versus babyface. Isn't that like? Is he not? Isn't he like a gaming? I'm probably wrong. Still nothing. Okay. Let's see. Still nothing. Okay. So what if I copy this? No shit. I can't imagine you have to do that. Do not just have to put in like. Are you sure you want to remove YouTube? Yeah. And then put in a new source. You got the logo, alert box, webcam, right? Fair enough. Then, oh, browser source. Okay. Yeah, browser source. Websites, third parties, ad source. Excellent. For the source. Hopefully this will just play anything that I play on YouTube then. But, okay. Haven't a fucking clue what any of that means. Settings for browser source. All right, okay. Ah, can you guys see that window? Can you guys see that pop-up window in front of my big face face? Interesting. So, like, obviously, I can just like hide that if I want and just play the audio. Okay. Now, streaming. Beautiful, performant, and feature-packed. Oh, well, that's not just like blown smoke out your own arse, isn't it? Like fucking hell, like. Uh, right now, okay. I'll close this shit down, and then what I'll do is, can I click on this for what's the code? Projector properties, interact. Blah, blah, blah. I wonder. Well, it's not. It's not sending that. I don't understand how this works. Do I have to go through that window? Do I have to like? Yeah, you guys can see that, Grant. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So if that's like, obviously that's the source. Okay. Now do I have to click onto this and select open the source properties? Where's Ethernet Gary when you need him? Fuck Gary. Figure this shit out on my own. Like, um, custom CSS, height, width, local. That's like the settings of the window. Local file, URL. No, that's not the source. The source is YouTube. So if they like name it twice, do I? Ah, there we go. You have to name it again. You have to like tell it twice that the source is YouTube. Fair enough. Okay. Before you continue to YouTube, what's this now? Now, how do I interact with this window? This is interesting. 2 seconds. No. Okay, so that's not on my desktop. That's literally just like in there. What's the crack here now? How do I interact with this? Interact. Aha! Before you continue to YouTube, sign in. I'm gonna dox myself live on the internet, am I? I can't click on it. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. Because I'm already signed in, like, what the fuck? Like, hold on a minute. I can't go back on it. Yeah. All I can do is click buttons, but I can't like. Oh, I can. Okay, it just doesn't show the bar. All right, fair enough. I'll be able to see like how shit I am at typing. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? Break finger about this fucking scam me out of all my money. Watch African cunt. This is the shit I fucking hate having to remember fucking passwords. I did not press three buttons in that. What the? Okay, I can't press caps lock. Counts as a fucking as a. What the fuck? Is caps lock count? That's ridiculous. Oh Jesus, this is probably going to be wrong then. Like I'm probably approaching this all wrong. Like okay, hold on a second. If I do that and then this, then this, then that, then this, then this. No, fuck! It didn't move the cursor. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I'm that retarded. Okay. Grand. Shift doesn't count. Wonderful. What? That is the password, you motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Well, this is just AAA entertainment, isn't it? Iron Man Baru. Welcome to Paintingu. Well, like this is a lesson in how to do shit live. What did you mean to ring me yesterday? I was like in the middle of a street. I was still streaming, and you fucking rang me. And then I tried to like exit out of it, and ended up ringing you back. You could hear me trying to ring you on the stream and all. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake! Like, I don't know how to work this shit. This fucking because like I'm already signed into YouTube, so why isn't it? Why is it? I don't understand why it's bringing up like its own version of YouTube that I had to sign into again and all this fucking shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Uh, I suppose I could just copy the actual URL in, but then I'd have to do that every time, wouldn't I? I don't know. Like, well, maybe not actually. No, yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, hold on a sec. Right, so I'll get rid of that source. I'm going to tell this thing that the source is my signed in version of YouTube by copying that URL. Okay. Show more. Would you like to know more? Oh, I want to watch Starship Troopers so bad. Uh, right. Okay. Yeah. If this, yeah, this is the source, then that should work. Obviously, I have no idea if it's going to work. This is pure speculation. Right. New source. Add a new source to your stream. Browser source. Add source. Name source. YouTube. That is literally just naming it. Now we have to go in here and actually give it a source. Okay. Paste. Okay, that seems to have worked. No, it's still asking me to sign in. Interesting. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Okay, so if I literally just go youtube.com, it's just gonna bring up that. But then I'm gonna have to sign in through there. That's fucking mad. Like, well, maybe I don't have to sign in. Maybe we could do it a different way. So how is everyone? Defender, why don't you do all this before stream? Because I've other shit to do. It's all a learning process. I mean, I would play some tunes in the background while I'm doing this, but that's the nature of what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let me see. I can't interact with it. Refresh cache of current page. Background. Okay, I can't interact with it from there, but I can interact with it from here. But like in a weirdly limited way, which is just fucking weird. Okay. Before you continue to YouTube. So instead of clicking sign in, I should have just read this shit probably. Oh, I can't even scroll on this bitch. You serious? Can I? What the fuck? You serious? Oh, it's so weird. Like you have this like weird limited version. Okay, yeah, reject all that shit. Okay, so I don't have to be signed in. I can literally just type in what I want. What's that fucking thing called? Dance of Demons. Dance. The fucking cursor doesn't even come up in the bar. Like that's fucking weird. Like, all right, I'll have it here. Shut the fuck up! Be gone. Right now, I'm assuming you can hear that now. Yeah, I'm assuming you can hear that shit because you can fucking see that shit. If you can't hear that shit, now I'm gonna have to like look at the mic is working fine. Yeah, for some reason, like I'll have to change the settings on the mic or something, or do it this way because it wasn't like I had the thing like right in front of it, and I wasn't picking it up, but it's picking me up fine. Like the mic on this is better. Can you guys hear that, or can you just see it? Yeah, typical. Okay, hold on a sec. That's so weird. Okay, I'm beginning to understand how this works, but the way this works is like really odd. You have to like literally tell this thing. There's obviously an audio setting. So it's like uh, mixer. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna have to extend one of the tabs so I can get a better look at the audio, desktop audio. Ah, okay, okay. Can you hear it now? I can't hear the voices you yell at. You can hear it now? Sweet. Okay. And like, how loud is it? Do I have to like shout over it or like, because I'm looking at the levels and it looks okay, but I don't know how it sounds. You know? Is it good? Give me the 5x5 on the audio. Loud and clear? Sweet. Okay. Good volume. Okay. I turned it down a little bit and it sounds like nothing's changed. So we'll leave it there. It's on 33 right now. Does that sound good? Mucho honoru. Okay. So those settings are on this side. There's so many tabs that you can slide in and out now. Unfortunately, I can't hear that. You can't hear my voice? You can't hear me speaking? Oh no, unfortunately, I can hear that Irish voice. All right, grand. Okay. I fucking hate that little heart is right there. Because, like, it just blocked the word, like, can or can. It could have been can't. Like, that's so fucking annoying. I, everybody putting stuff in the chat and that heart symbol just, like, cuts off words and stuff. Like, it happens all the time. I want to get rid of the heart. It's like, first time I'm ever streaming, just be like, Female, remove this heart from the screen. It vexes me. Right, and I can make this like smaller and shit. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's a bit better. Because I can move this around, and I can also get rid of it. I can put it off screen, but I don't want to put it off screen because then I won't I won't be able to fucking find it or like pull it back without moving the tabs out of the way and shit. Like it's weird how this works. Like, but I'm starting to get used to it. Like, I'm gonna like decrease its size as much as I can. There we go. Put it here. That Scorcher? Scorcher? No, I don't really need this tab on the left. But I suppose I can see everything now. I can see clearly now the tab is gone. Kill the heart, kill it. Strike it down. Right. Let us finish this. Okay. Tunes are lined up. I have all my shit. I think I said I wanted to give this ninja a speech bubble, didn't I? You have our dishonor, my infamy. I will avenge my uncle. Some shit like that, like, you know. You all bring a shame upon the fucking, like, what was that in Ninja Assassin, like, you have betrayed the Azuno clan. Like, starts, like plunges his fingers under his rib cage and starts, like, fucking with his intestines and all. Your man's just like, I fucking love those movies. They're so intense, like, you know what I mean? Like, ninja training stuff and all, like, it's fucking brilliant, like. I was gonna give him, like, a Kusarigama or some shit, but then I had to do a table as well. I was like, fuck it, what's the most, like, non-ninja thing a ninja could do? Well, it's just, like, pick up a table and fuck it at you. Do you imagine, like, one of Scorpion's fucking moves in a Mortal Kombat was just, like, to, like, chap comes in, like, you know, full stance, goes around with the spear and all this shit, and, like, breathing fire and all, like, and then just picks up a table and mills it at you. Oh. Right. Is the sun bright enough? Yeah, it's okay. It'll do. And then we have the Czech Republic with all of these bulbous, pointy things on their buildings. And then there's a military boat. I want to fix the water around the military boat. That'll be the first. Oh, yeah. The first order of business on PEINTEINGU. More water. For me and the PEINTEINGU. I got black paint on my white paint. It's not good. It's very bad. It's not conducive to good PEINTEINGU. And the black gets into the white. Ruins everything. Everything becomes a grey mess. Right. Let's get these bitches wet, shall we? What am I painting? Water. Yeah, the flat bitch. Flat bitch will do. Get her hair right down to the bottom. Get her nice and wet, boys. Pull her halfway out. Slap her about. Where's my rag? Where's my royal rag? And then you use your royal rag to dispense of all the evidence, i.e., dry her hair. I take good care of my bitches here on PEINTEINGU. Despite being a former god. Now, demigod. I do often find myself being compassionate to your mortals, despite my opinions. You know, you should hear what the other gods think. Laughable. Some of them have no honor. Yet, gods they remain. You think bureaucracy in the mortal kingdom is bad? Wait till you get up the mountain. Find the biggest den of snakes you've ever seen. More water. I think we need some missile launchers in here. Cannon fire and such. I hate when I miss someone saying goodbye. Like, how long is that sitting there? I'm out, bro. Have a good stream. Like, fuck. Bye. Which one was a great anime? Kill the Heart? The Afro pick is a table. Oh, that's hilarious. This blue is so rich and fucking like I look like that intense dark deep blue, deep dark blue. Like the Ocean. I think it's childish that I derive a lot of pleasure from just like pronouncing words differently, you know. But it's pronounced ocean. Well, Ocean sounds so much cooler. Ah, yes. Beautiful Wasser.
Your life is going to change now. I'm Elon Musk, CEO and founder of Tesla.
That's gotta be a code. Yeah, I didn't take it off.
But you won't regret it.
I'm gonna have to click on like interact every time and skip the ads. You serious? Like, where's the interact button? Ah, fuck. This is hilarious. Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to click on the other. My name is Elon Musk, and I'm here to change your life.
This is not another video where someone
This like fuck off, Elon. Oh god. Paint. Hold on a sec. Can I make this really small? Oh shit. This is actually hilarious. Doing all this stuff live is actually like quality. Like, what's this? Fuck! Oh shit! I need to click on the thing. Like, it's like learning how to play a new video game, but like doing it live. Now, can I not minimize this without it like just returning me to that screen? No, are you serious? Shit. Okay. Where can I put this? Where did I put that thing? If I keep that there, I should be able to do that no bother. Because I used to have to turn around and click off the phone anyway, like, so if I just leave that there, I could just quickly skip. Be alright. Messy, but it works, like, Okay, hold on, no. I'll need to put it over there. I need to put it over the other side of the screen so I can see the chat. And they're like, no, yeah, I can put it there, that'll do. And then I'm like, I just put it in front of the chat, like. Oh, fucking hell. Right, there we go. Now, hold on a minute. Yeah, Should be grand. You guys can still see everything. Or like, can you? No, I'm assuming you can't see that tab or whatever. Like, work in progress. Bit more blue. The white I got is fucking really strong. I love it. Nothing better than a strong white. It's Leviosa. Yeah, man. Like, that is not how you pronunciate correctly. Fucking Wishy gives me like used to give me shit like all the time for how I say water. It's water. What? Like water? Like, you're talking about water, are you? Fucking water. Fuck you and your water. I drink water. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Paint. Right, we start getting some. Well, actually, I need to finish like missile launchers and some details on the cannons and such. I also kind of want to make it a bit darker on the bottom, maybe. I want to do something else with the ninja, other than just the fucking speech bubble. But sure, we can slap that in now. That's something we can do right now, right this minute, right before your very eyes. Where would I put the speech bubble? It seems a shame to cover such a fluffy crowd with a speech bubble. Fuck it. I don't know what he's going to be saying yet, so I should make a fairly large one, just in case. Right. We shall decide what he is saying later. Well, it should just be something simple, like, how on there are you? Like, he's a simple, vengeful ninja, It's not a complicated thing. Somebody from the Czech Republic killed his cousin, it's not complicated, like. There's not a lore to this story. Put a bit of water around his ankles. Lapping about his ankles. Paint, paint. PEINTEINGU. I find it hilarious that like I really enjoy painting trees and military vehicles. Like, it's like what the fuck? Like, just a tiny bit of black. Teeny tiny bit. Some of these pots are like despite these pots being like really fucking handy for various reasons, after a few openings and closings, like some of them they become quite like the plastic becomes quite brittle quickly. It doesn't have good like wear and tear qualities to it, like and like some of them have just like snapped when I'm trying to open them and just like get a flick of paint in the face, like just like oh. Oh, that's a lovely grey. Yeah, we could afford to make it a bit brighter, all right. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love cannons? Like, you know, who was I saying to that the other day? Fucking, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I said one of the nicest things I've ever seen as far as like a combination of like a feat of engineering, like a beautiful feat of engineering and like artistic craftsmanship. Um, just like a combination of a lot of things. Like, just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen is like Spanish galleons with all like you know like 120 gun ship. Like like a lot of people, I really enjoyed Assassin's Creed 3 and 4. That like got big into like ship to ship combat and all. Like you got your own ship and you went around destroying other ships and all. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, some of the scenes in those movies are fucking savage and all. Like, and it's just like those like some of those ships were some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, do you know what I mean? Like carved wood, fine detail in something that big, made by hand, and then you get the cannons. You know, like and the glass in some of them around like fucking captain's quarters and stuff. Like the captain's quarters were fucking ridiculous looking. Like and like just some of the mad quirky stuff that some of them had. Like you know, and then you have like because some of them were so big that how complicated and sophisticated the rigging setup is on a galleon. Like do you know what I mean? Like all of that rope, you know, and knowing how it all works and where it's supposed to go, like and shit. Like it's mad stuff. Like working on one of those things back in the day would like easily comparable to like you know fighting in the UFC today or something. Like you know just one of those things that's just like another level of exciting, you know, but also requires an incredible amount of skill. You know, like you're not just like you can't exist in that environment and be useless. You know, that's one of those environments that like when you're in it, you have to like be good at your job or you're dead. Or like you get somebody else killed, and then everybody hates you. Like crushing is a requirement. Like crush or you will be crushed. This stuff dries so much. It dries like 2 or 3 shades darker than when you go on it, like when you put it on initially, and then within minutes it goes so dark. It's mad. It's fucking cool though. I don't know what the neighbour's doing, but all I hear is a lot of banging. And not the good kind. Nano Barrow! Welcome to Paintingu. Thank God I'm here. I know everyone was worried. Oh, fucking hell. Wait a minute. This isn't Daily Wire. Whoops. How dare you go to the Daily Wire? You traitor. Sleepy household! Welcome to Paintingu. How the bloody hell are you? Oh, right. I'm gonna need to go a little bit darker. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. Can't go too dark now. Once you go black, there's no going back. Unless you have a shit ton of white. Right, paint. Ship. Paint ship. Paint. Yeah. Yeah. It's looking a bit slick, all right, yeah? Let's give it some firepower. Shreepy. How are you, Shreepy? What is the large figure? Guess. Take a wild guess. Use your eyes, NATO Bear. You're an electrician now. Use your eyes. It has a bandana. It's wearing a one piece. And it's throwing a table. What could it be? It also is like, it literally has a face covering like this. Zoom in if you have to. Not everybody's watching on their phone like a real man, you know? Needs more white. Like most things these days. It's actually a pretty buff ninja. I mean, when you look at him, he's quite thick. Ninjas tend to be quite slender, like, you know, doing all that jumping around, throwing things, no, like biggest, beefiest fucking ninja you've ever seen in your life. Throwing a table at the Czech Republic, you know, why we don't know yet. There's rumors, you know, somebody from the Czech Republic killed his cousin. And that's the end of it. Like, you know, you just grab the nearest massive table and, well, maybe you carved it. I mean, that makes more sense. I mean, like, where does one get a massive table? You know? Giant land? I think not. I think being a giant ninja, you know, he's obviously got skills. So, probably built himself a giant table specifically to throw it at the Czechs in an act of revenge. Yes, it's probably Antifa. I imagine a black... I could make him darker. I just make the eyes slit dark. You won't be able to see his eyes, though. Like... Because he's, like, squinting, like, you know? It'd just be black. And then it wouldn't look like a black ninja. It'd just look like a robot ninja, you know? I have to think about these things, like, you know? Live! On stream! Buy my PEINTEINGU! I think that speech bubble has had enough white for the moment to be alright. Just gonna put teeny tiny highlights. Like Stuntman's hair. Faggot. Little highlight. Because it's metal. But you know what's not metal? Getting highlights in your fucking hair. It's not metal, bro. Slick. I'm a genius. Riftingu. That's what powerlifting is. It's riftingu. Powerlifting ninja. He's also a carpenter, from what I've heard. Isn't it? No, I'm a powerlifting ninja. Me. I, I'm the only powerlifting ninja in the village. Fuck you, Desmond. I want to create a whole sitcom just so someone can like write a character to have an excuse to say that in a scene. It's like, oh, I see we have a powerlifting ninja. Just someone comes running in and like, I'm the powerlifting ninja in this village. I'm the only one, not him. How dare you? Oh fuck. And like all a powerlifting ninja is just like you just lift heavy weight like dressed in ninja garb. That's all it is. Like there's no like, oh he can do other shit that like other ninjas can't do. Like apart from lift heavy weights, And there's probably some ninjas that can, like I don't know, you'd have to find one. There's probably not many ninjas left right now. Like, there's another show, I'd watch that documentary. It's 2023. Where are all the ninjas? Like, long ago, there were ninjas. Then, Joe Biden. Like, oh fuck. I would watch a show where, like, it was a whole plot of a particular Yakuza clan. Just like one day they were just like, do you know what? Do you know who we really need to kill? Like, we need to put a lot of resources and time into assassinating this person in particular for various reasons. And they'd be like, who is this enemy of, the world that we must take out, like being the Yakuza and having honor. Hillary Clinton must die. Like, fuck Romeo must die. Like, I want to see that on Netflix. Hillary Clinton must die. Not bad. One stroke. Hey. One stroke. If I was a grappler, I would create a fucking like a brand of lube called One Stroke. Oh, thank God I never turned out to be an evil cunt. It would have been hilarious, but like I don't know. We'll see. Like Scorpios are supposed to be the Judas. Who will I betray? Who will betray me? And then convince me to betray everyone else. I thought that shit was so funny. Like I'm listening to Old World Florida. They're doing this thing called Astro Chats where they do all the star signs and they like go into the personality types and like how they generally look and how they act and why and all this shit. What planets they're ruled by and shit. Man, I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios are fucked. They're like the most loved and most hated and most feared and most fucking like sought after in some ways and shit. Like they're Scorpio rules death and sex. Like, I'm listening to this, just being like, Jesus. Like, it makes a lot of sense, though. You know, when you hear shit that just like rings true for your personality, where you're like, fuck, like. The first thing I thought of, it was so funny. They're like, oh yeah, like one of the things about Scorpio is like the rules like Judas, the rules like assassination, like stabbing in the back and all stuff like that. Though, like, and I was like, my one of my favorite video games is Hitman. Like that's funny. Like, like, and I know people would turn around and be like, well, I'm a Gemini and I love Hitman. It's like that's not the point. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like there are like many aspects of that, all of that, like astrological stuff and the alchemical stuff and the star signs and all the old world knowledge and stuff. Like some of it's so true, like so fucking true. Like I'm telling you now, that's why I found it so difficult for years to like deal with my anger in a healthy way. Because I always just wanted to kill someone. Like I like, and like I'm not even like you'd be thinking shit. I'm gonna, and you're like, no, society rules, laws. Like, but you do. You want to just like murder the fucker. Like not like premeditated, put him in a barrel and all that shit in order to get away with it. It's just like that passion of like, I don't want to hurt you. I want to fucking kill you. Like, like I just want you gone. Like. And it eats you alive. Like it is slowly over years, holding onto that level of like hate and disdain for someone. Like no matter what they did, because that's what caught me. What caught me was like to me it was rational. To me, it was a perfectly rational response to somebody doing stuff like that. Was for me to be like, hang him, like. It's what they used to do, isn't it? Like, that fucker's gotta go. There's plenty of good reasons why it's not like that anymore. Like, imagine the amount of people that were like wrongly hanged, wrongly shot, wrongly executed, wrongly burnt at the stake. I think all of them were like straight up guilty, like for a fact, without a doubt. Like, be mad like if we still did shit like that. Like, could you imagine it was like you were like, like people getting arrested over tweets and stuff. Like, could you imagine if it was a combination of like now, but with the stuff from before, where it was like you tweet something out and then you get dragged out of your house and burnt at the stake? That'd be some shit, like, hey. Like, something just like free speech, yeah, like, and you just get fucking dragged out your gaff and like roped to a pole and set on fire. Like, we'll have none of that now. We won't be tweeting no shit like that now. Like, at least that doesn't happen, What's the ninja gonna say? I want like a one-liner from a giant ninja who's taking revenge on the Czech Republic. Is it a Godzilla ninja? You don't know your Godzillas or your ninjas. If you knew your ninjas and your Godzillas, you wouldn't ask that question. But you're a female, so you get a pass. But be careful how many stupid questions you ask. Be careful. Is it a Godzilla ninja? Like, that's embarrassing. Bring on the pew pews. Like, yeah, I'll get to the cannons in a minute. Yeah, I'll do that now. I'll start doing all the fucking like. That's one of my favorite parts of this. Is like laser cannons and missiles and like shotguns and cannons and machine guns and stuff going off. Like, like, and then like making like making some attempt to like, have them like actually line up and shit like that. Like, because it's I love playing with I love playing with distance. I love playing with perspective. Making shit look like it's doing that and all. Like, I like doing that stuff. Where's me? Where's the bitch? Where's this bitch? There she is. Where was I? Powerlifting ninjas. Have fun being gay. Hey, hold on a second. This building I'm walking into has no service. I'll try jumping back in a bit. Have fun being gay, you building enterer. I fucking love it. Like, I have to go into this building. It's got no service. I'll be back in a minute. Fag. Entering buildings. How dare you? It's one of the best things ever. Entered a building today. I'm sorry. Like, shut up. Instead of like, felt cute, might delete later. It's like, I felt wrong, have to pay it away. Like, thought I needed to enter the building. Felt like a fag. I was right. Before you are two buildings. You must enter one of them. No matter what you do, you will be gay. Time for some yarrow. Paint. Oh, yeah. Oh, yards. You guys probably wouldn't know that because you wouldn't get Churchill ads. The Americans. There was an ad in the UK with this little bulldog. It was to do with like insurance or some shit. Like, his name was Churchill, and it was just like, oh gosh. Right. Well, if you're gonna. That much. Yeah. I didn't do it on the giraffe. I don't think I've done it on any of them actually, but like I've done stuff being shot at the thing, but I haven't done like impact points. I'll try and do a few impact points on the ninja. Maybe like tear his costume a bit and put some wounds on him or something like. Paint. Hit. Bang, bang. Pew, pew. The ninjas are in the sewers beating off the deep state. Jesus Christ. How far they have fallen. Like, like fucking Donald Trump. Where are all the ninjas? Huh? Huh, ladies and gentlemen? Where have the ninjas gone? I'll tell you. Deep state. All the ninjas are working for the deep state, ladies and gentlemen. I have the best ninjas. I have the best ninjas. America has the best ninjas. If you haven't seen American Ninja, go watch it. It's a beautiful film. It's the best. Oh, God. Defender Gepu. How you doing, Carlos? You alright? What's wrong with you? People aren't liking and subscribing? How dare they? You've angered Carlos. Carlos is very angry. Wants you to like and subscribe to the stream, you cunts. Don't anger Carlos. You wouldn't want me to anger Carlos. Or you wouldn't want to anger Carlos. Why? Because when I take that bucket off, goddamn, all hell breaks loose. Some grey for the mister. I'll do white missiles. They'll stand out more. Like big fucking Scud missile things or something. I don't know. I'm not well versed in my missiles and rockets. I'm not a fag. Some wounds for our giant ninja friend. Bye, Shreepy! I only know Yarp from Hot Fuzz. Flayed alive for saying a hard N on Facebook would be nuts. Yeah, like, imagine, like, getting hung, drawn, and quartered because you're like, what a fag, you know? And then, like, get murdered for that, like, so, like they kind of do, like, they murder your public identity is what they do now, which is arguably just as messed up, like, you know, but it's not as finally the consequences aren't like final. Owen's proved that, like, do you know what I mean? They can attempt to like utterly assassinate your personality and your public persona, but it won't work if they're wrong. You know, if they're wrong, like the what was it, Sun, Moon, and the Truth. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're being legit, then it's just going to come out eventually, and that's what happens. Like, that's what has happened multiple times. Like, you know, it's one of the reasons I love being in this community is like every time there was an opportunity for shit to be like, oh no, like that didn't go well or whatever, like Owen has handled it really well, despite like getting very animated and like like, you know, angry and like, you know, because that's what I was talking about earlier on in this stream is like, you know, like it's a rational response when you're dealing with like utter insanity. You know, when the people or person in front of you is behaving and communicating in a way that makes no fucking sense, that is like obviously based off of some, you know, hidden agenda or like, you know, like deception, lies, hypocrisy, you know, you should have a visceral reaction to that shit, like, you know what I mean? Which is one of the reasons why modern society is so fucked, because it's put most people in a position where if you have a natural God-given response to degeneracy and deception, you will be like removed. You know, like you will be dealt with. You will be branded. Like, you know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's why calling it the inverted realm, like, or clown world, is such good rhetoric, because that is what it is. Like, you know, is we exist. Most of us exist in a matrix of the mind that has been like just slowly but very like it's very sophisticated. It's a very sophisticated network of deception, you know, like they've gotten so good at deception that when some people like us look, like when you fucking look at it the way we look at it, or like someone like Owen points something out and we all go, oh, that's a good point, like, you know, like you almost, if not do at times, admire them for their ingenuity and their cunning and their like patience, almost, like, do you know what I mean? Like, imagine having the patience to be like, oh yeah, like it'll take about 80 years, but like, you know, like, we'll get them, like, we'll just keep lying and scheming and lying and scheming and like, and mad, like, I don't know why anyone would want to exist like that, you know, like, how could, like, it must be hell, like, but it works for them, like, it's weird, like, it's one of the few things I can't like actually imagine. I genuinely, like, because like I've sorry, need to take a drink of water. Oh, I ate before the stream. There's a bit of indigestion there. Oh, what I was saying was I can't like I have a pretty vivid imagination, and I find it difficult to imagine myself living like that. It's so stressful, you know. Having to remember all of your lies. Fuck that shit. I barely have enough room in my mind on a daily basis for all the things that I like. Like, never mind the shit that I have to lie about. I can't remember the last. I can't remember the last. Like that. Like, and it's. I am blessed, I suppose. Like it's like that's a good thing. Like I haven't deceived myself. Well, I don't know if I can say that. You know, because self deception's a different thing. Because I do argue in my head a lot, and sometimes I don't know. Like is it the good guy who told me it's okay to eat that bit of cake because it's my birthday, or is it the bad guy? You know. I do often ponder those things where I'm like, am I listening to the right voice in my head? And no, they're not actually voices in my head. You know, this is a saying. You know, like I don't actually hear a voice. It's more like that's probably one of the reasons why my imagination is so vivid. Vivid, like my mind's eye is like really vivid, is because I think in images and feelings. You know, and thoughts. Like I'll think a whole sentence or a thought, paragraph, whatever. Like it like in about 3 seconds, like way faster than you could read it. Do you know what I mean? It just like downloads into my head, and like quite often it is like a series of screenshots of a thought. You know, that's how it works in my mind. I'm very visual. You know, but I'm also very like not that I am audible, like auditory. Not that I am very auditory. I react really well to music because I don't know how to play an instrument, and I've never been arsed learning. Like I've wanted to various times, but it's just like I'm fucking. I'm just busy. Like like I said, like I barely have enough time to do the things that that I'm really passionate about, and the things that like provide me with an income and all these fucking things. Like you barely have enough time to the fucking day to do all those things. It's hard sometimes to try and like put more into your life. Incrementally, obviously, is the way to do it. A little bit day by day, like. But I quite often find myself, I fuck myself over because I take on too much at one time. I think that's the thing with artists. You want to have like 7 paintings going at the same time because all these ideas want to like come into your head, and like painting is a time-consuming process. Um, so like you want to kind of like set up 7 paintings. You might do the base sketch, and get this the silhouette or the skeletal structure of a design or a character or something like that, and then do that like for like 6 other things, or a landscape or a scene, or even if it's just one of my symmetrical things, like you get a basic like layout, and then go back to the first one, and then put more detail in, remove things, put things in, and then you have to let shit dry, especially with watercolors. The gouache can be easier because like you can fucking paint over that in like minutes. Um, that's one of the things I love about watercolors, though, is that it kind of forces you to be patient. Oh, oh, tomato soup and brown bread. Obviously, I ate it too quickly. Uh, right, let's see about what's the name of the other tunes that I usually stick on, because I'm going to have to just type it into this thing. It came from the 80s, Volume 2. It came from the. Can I click down? Oh, I can. The 80s. There we go. If you've ever wondered what I use for the soundtrack of Paintingu, now you know. That sounded like it had some force. What, me like typing? Or like fucking. Was me typing real loud, was it? Let me know how the volume is. I can turn it up or down. The belch. Uh, it did, yeah. That's hilarious. How do I bring up that screen again? Or is it just gone now? There we go. Right. If there's smoke on these missiles. Okay. Volume is perfect. Nice. It's time for you to fuck right off, you little shit. Yeah, that's fine. It's just like the old days. Point and skip. remember like in the 90s and the like early 2000s or whatever. It was probably before that as well, but like to my knowledge anyway, the age I'm at, there was like this, there was like a phase where military technology, particularly from the Americans, just coincidentally happened to have like really cool names, you know, like the Tomahawk missile, you know, and like the fucking the FAMAS assault rifle. That's French though, I suppose. I swear to God, I looked at my phone and I was about to fucking skip it, like instead of the desktop. You know, like the fucking like it was almost like video games for a while, like, you know, it's like the, and it was actually more recent than I think I initially thought it was. The Javelin, the Razorback, you know, like the fucking like stuff like that, like the Warthog, like the Moab, the mother of all bombs, like, do you know what I mean? Like what are you doing, fucking? Do you know, like if that's what you're naming your weapons, if that's what you're naming your weapons, like, do you know, like that's messed up, like, you know. Giving all of our like guns like really cool names and stuff, like, do you know what I mean? Like it says something about your culture, like, you know? So like the Germans was always like, this is automatic. The Flammengewehr is a flamethrower. The fucking what was it, like the fucking the Sturmgewehr? What was it? Storm rifle. It is a rifle you use to storm buildings. Has a rapid fire. Like it's very utilitarian. Like it is what it does. It does exactly what it says in the tin. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what it's called. You know, shotgun. You know, it's like very like. But then you get other stuff where you're like, and even with the numbers sometimes, like, you know, the MK14A19. Ooh, like, it's got a 9 on the end of it. Ooh. Like, especially when you're a teenager playing COD and you just see anything that says M50 and you're like, oh, the big one. Like, oh, that's fucking funny. There's too much paint on the brush. The smoke looks decent. I changed the volume on my end there. Let me know if it changed the volume your end. I turned it down a little bit. I have a come for revenge you. Perhaps that's what the ninja is saying. Was ist das? Was ist das? Ist das ein Advertisement? Ficken. Nebelwürfel. Volume is lower on my end now. That's mad. That's mad. I suppose that's the source, though. You know, so that's hilarious. Oh, so hold on. So how would I? turn that up? Or can I turn this down? Is it still nice and loud for you? Or what's the crack?
We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds. We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds.
It's slightly better now. Excellent. Excellent. Right. We have the firepower. But it's not bright enough. It's not bright enough. It needs to be bright. The brilliance of firepower must be present.
Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
Was ist das? Was ist das? Nein! You will not play an ad on my stream! Nein! I will not allow it! Skippu! You fucking bitch, you!
I demand to know what's going on in my house.
Maybe add some flak 88s just because. I could put some shit on the mountains and all, like. This yellow's very watery.
Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
You get a bit of orange in there. Just a smidge.
We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds. We sit in the sun,
That's not orange.
we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds.
Blasted advertisements! How I hate thee! be a bit like darker and shit, like. All red and shit. I let them dry though, because the more I go at them, like, they just fuck up. Like, suppose I could try and do the injuries on our giant ninja here. Oh yes, the flak 88s. Don't let me get about the flak. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, I say it 1,000 times more, be gone from me, demon! Got being shot up. Ah, the female is returning home. Excellent. Alright, we slap some flax on the mountains and call it a day? Let's prepare for the return of the female. Make some dinner egg for the female egg. I have other shit to do, eh? Oh, that fucking profit and loss statement thing is fucking just giving me a headache. Just need to get it done. Pain in the demigod balls is what that is. little bit of flow. A little bit of squirt for the flow. Right. So there's going to be an episode 5 of this one. Because that is that. I have been Defenderloo. This has been PEINTEINGU. Be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same high-octane painting energy. Mind yourself, and God bless.